Hey, 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 y'all. Happy Sunday. Y'all, happy 10 days to Christmas. Let's just be merry. Y'all, welcome in. My name is Shonda. I am with From Dust to Beauty Designs. I am honored that you're here. Please make sure that if you are new, please say hey in the comments. If you are not seeing that live button, hashtag replay, and still tell me where you're watching from. Make sure to follow the page. We have fun over here. And make sure to hit the heart button. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all, it's been a minute. I think it's been a week since I've been on. We've been busy. You know, life. You know how life is. Y'all, let me get us pulled up so I can see, though, because blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. Y'all make sure to say hey when you're hopping on. And I don't know what it was. I hope I can see comments tonight. I hope I can see comments. I can. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, y'all. Please make sure also to dust this out. That just means to spread the love. Hit the little arrow button. Send it to all your family, friends, and I like to say your enemies here because, y'all, we got a giveaway. We got a giveaway for all my folks that are dusting it out. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Kim. So, from time to time, I like to do a giveaway for everyone who is trying to help, promote my page. I appreciate it. Hey, Andrea. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Hey, Sue. Hello, y'all. Y'all, this old computer. There we go. There we go. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Pam. Y'all, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Please say hey again. Y'all, so I'm going to do a quick giveaway, and I will talk about it throughout the whole thing. Yay, Deborah. Hey, Darlene. How are you? So, let me tell y'all real quick. If you are watching, tonight is December the 15th, 2024. And I'm going to do a giveaway for everyone who does this out. S-H-A-R-E it. Okay? So, when you do that, make sure to put it in the comments, dusted. Okay? Because I can't see everyone who has done that because your privacy things may be on and I can't see them. Hey, Linda. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Cindy. Hey, y'all. Hey, 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 Dorothy. Thank you. Hey, Dee Dee. Hello, Kelly Kimmel. Hey, girl. Hey. So, yes, make sure that if you dust this out, you put dusted because tomorrow I'm going to go through and see everyone who has dusted, and I am going to do a wheel. You know how I do it. Draw a name, and let me show you what you're going to get. Let me show you. Thank you, Shirley. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And listen, I'm sorry if extra large is not your size. I kind of just I thought extra large might just be it is what it is. They didn't have a whole lot left. But y'all, hey Tina. Hello, hello. Hey Sue. Thank you, thank you. Y'all, I thought this was super cute. It's a Lowe's t-shirt. It's a Lowe's t-shirt. Nothing major, y'all, but it's just fun. And I'm just going to tell y'all, they're on sale. They're 25% off right now. So, y'all go grab them. Thank you, Connie. Hey, Debbie. Y'all, here is what I am going to send for Happy Mail. Y'all, how cute is that? How cute is that? It says Old Fashioned Family Christmas. It's just a cute t-shirt from Lowe's, y'all, but I love it. Oh, thank you, Marjorie. I love it. I thought it was really cute. Again, they didn't have a whole lot left, so I got what I could get. Oh, look, y'all, it says Sparky right here. I love that. Y'all know from National Lampoon's Vacation. So, I'm going to say it again through the live, but make sure to dust this out, hit the arrow button, to everybody out there, and I will draw a name tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Bobby. Y'all, sorry I was a little late. I'm real late tonight. Yellowstone. Do I say more? Y'all, it took me a minute because I was crying. Hey, Becca, how are you, friend? I hope you're well. Thank you, Cindy. I think I bought this like 2 years ago. I love it. Hey, Susan, how are y'all? So, yes, I'm a little bit late because I had to watch it. Y'all, do y'all watch it? Are y'all Yellowstoners? Yellowstoners. I know. God, it was so good. It was a good ending, but I think I read that there is a season 6, so I'm wondering if they're going to do it, for the other ones. So, anyway, y'all, we're going to do the club tonight. We're real late doing the club. I, of course, got it, but, you know, I have been just doing as things come to me when I come on here. So tonight we are going to do the club. Kim, girl, I had to go fix my face. It was pitiful. Oh, isn't it, Lisa? Well, I sent her one that had chickens on it. It was really cute. Becca, you're not a kidding, girl. One foot in front of the other. It's like I always say, when I get up in the morning, I have to make my bed. It's a symbolic thing for me. I have to make my bed, not because I want it to look neat, nothing that, but it is a deterrent for me to want to get back in it and stay in it for a very long time. I hope that makes sense. Really, Deborah? I didn't either for a long time, and then I got hooked. Yes, Kelly, I do too, and try to get whatever they have left. Oh, fun, Darlene. I hope it was fun. Kim, we have not yet. We're going to start, though. With Billy Bob Thornton, is that the one? We're going to start. Y'all, this is this month's club. This is December's club. I absolutely love it, okay? So it has the flowers' names on it, if you can see. And then I love that it has the bordering, you know, the bordering edging stuff. So I'm going to be using these on a lampshade. Just so y'all know, I will be. So hey Glenda, it was the season finale, but to me, y'all, don't it make sense that it would have said series finale had it been the series finale? Because I read that they finally come to an agreement for season 6. I just don't know if they're going to call it Yellowstone. I don't know what they're going to do because Yellowstone's no more. Yeah, Deborah, you know, and some people have to make it like my mama makes her bed because that's just what she does. She likes it because it looks neat. It looks put together. Her day is started. My mother does not suffer from depression. And, but I have learned that, and I learned this not too long ago. It's probably been maybe 6 years, 7 years, that if I would make my bed when I got up, and I mean really make it, not just throw a blanket over it, really make the bed, I didn't want to mess it back up to get back in it. That makes sense. And maybe that's just in my mind, but that is just the way it is. Oh, Barbara, I'm sorry, friend. I'm so sorry. You know, the holidays are so hard. The holidays are so hard. I hope your wreath has given you a little bit of a smile on your door, but I do understand that. I'm sorry. Right, Kim? It did not say series, girl. It sure did not. Thank you, Linda, for the stars. Hey, Malia. Hey, my friend. How are y'all doing? Linda, I hope you're well. So, y'all, let's get busy. So, the club comes every single month in an envelope, just like this, okay? It comes in an envelope. This colorful little thing says club. It's $21.99 a month for U.S., $27.99 a month for Canada. It is free shipping, okay? Free shipping. You get everything I'm going to show you here, but on your first one, you'll also get a mini squeegee, okay? It comes right to your door. It's so cool. But on your first one, hold on till I show you, you'll get oh, that's not the color. That's one of our other colors. So it's, you'll get a mini squeegee as well. You haven't watched it, Bobby? It's a good watch. Now that all the seasons are out, it would be better to watch now because what happened was it took them a while. You know, I think COVID happened during that. And so anyway, it kind of stalled some things. So it kind of got boring, I think, for some people. But anyway, it's been a really good day. That's funny, Anna. You know, most people, and I'm not saying you don't, but most people who don't suffer from depression, they don't think about it that way. You know, like my mom just does it because it's a part of her daily routine. It's a part of her routine daily. For me, it was a awakening moment for me of, I don't really want to mess it up to get back in it. It was a symbolic thing for me. And I kept saying that over and over to myself. Oh, good, Barbara. I love that. We haven't, Lisa. We haven't had any of those. It is, Kelly, and so was the 1883. All of them have been great. In my eyes. Okay, so you'll get it in the envelope. Like I said, you'll get your transfer, whatever the next month's will be. And I'm just going to say I do love next month's a lot. So every single month it will come. This month's comes with that. You'll also get a surface with it. This month is watercolor paper. Oh, yeah. So, Shirley, they always try to plan ahead a month, right? So, your November will always be for Christmas so that you'll have it in time. Like, because some people don't get their club, they try to have them out by the 15th, but normally, I think, like by the 20th. So, if you have it by then, you won't have it in time to do gifts and things like that. So, that's why they're always a month ahead, usually. We got our fall one in September or October, however it was. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why they do it. But I do agree, yeah. Okay, so this month also, they sent us this cute little, this is called a base. I was going to try to make it something like frilly, but it's not. It's just a base. I do love these bases. They come with our board and bases, but this one's a small one. And it is so you can display your card, okay? You can display your card. I love these. I have prayer cards that a friend of mine gave me that has a base like this, and there's a prayer for every day, and I kind of change them out. And I'm thinking with this, I'm going to kind of do the same thing. It won't be a prayer, but it'll be different transfers that give me joy, that make me feel good when I look at them, that kind of thing. So I think I'm going to do that. You get 10 cards in this pack. Oh, wow. Okay, Deborah. Oncologist. Okay. Do you really see any? Okay, good. Yes, so I love this. I love chalking on paper, but I'm going to tell you, it's a little tricky. So if you're already a member of the club, you got an email from Chalkator themselves telling you, I believe, to wax. Okay, so you're going to watch how I do it tonight, and we're going to pray it turns out good. Because you can chalk on paper. You just have to take a little bit of precaution with it. You've seen me do it before. But anyway, you also get some sort of paste or ink, okay? Chalk paste or chalk ink every month, right? So with your project, you're going to get the entire project with your club. I love the club. It's every single month. I would like to, I was doing Zoom calls for a very long time, and I kind of got out of it when I just things start happening, and it was just for a while, just let's take a break. When you're doing things for a while, and it's like no extra cost to you guys. It was something that I was just offering for fun, just to kind of do the club together. I'd like to start doing that again after the first of the year, after things kind of calm down. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I did put a link in the description. I did put a link as you come into the live for joining the club. Okay. So just click on that and you can join right up in my club. I love it. You can also get deals with it. I love the club. I think it's just a great way, again, to get that project every month. If you just like to do a small amount of crafting, that you're a hobby crafter, that you just like to do something for the season that you're in, or the holiday, whatever it may be, the club is really a great way to do this. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Yes, please remember, everyone who dusts this out, sprinkles it, spreads it out, is going to be placed into the drawing for this super cute t-shirt. Okay, so I will do the drawing tomorrow. All right, y'all. So I cut these apart. There are 4 transfers on this club. Okay. And I'm going to tell y'all, I don't say this enough when I talk about the club. Y'all, there's instructions and care instructions for your transfer on the back of your papers. And on the back, usually, of most items, it tells you how to do something, right? It tells you how to do it. I will say, I do suggest, yes, Deborah, we still have the Perks membership, which is also an amazing thing. The Perks membership is almost like a discount membership. Excuse me, y'all, these sinuses, I think everybody's got them, it's $20 a month, and it is a Perks membership, gives you 30% off of retail price. You pay $20 a month, and then the next month you get $20 in products. So, girl math, it's free. Just saying. But y'all, I would also suggest when you first join the club that you grab a 2-pack. These come in a 2-pack. They're very inexpensive. These are our board erasers. This is how you clean your transfers and keep them in great shape. Okay, I would suggest you do that. And I would also suggest you get a jar of wax. If you don't want to get it from us, though I will say ours is really great, and I have priced it. Ours is actually cheaper. So if you're already making an order, ours is cheaper than like if you go by Behr or Minwax. It's just a clear finishing wax. So if you already have some, no need to get any more. But you do really need to use wax on a lot of little different kinds of surfaces. So I would suggest getting that. It does, Brenda. It does. It does need to be waxed. I say it does. I'm pretty sure that's what the email said. I'm pretty sure. All right, let's get busy, y'all. Let's get busy. So, for y'all that was y'all Yellowstone watchers, y'all Yellowstone watchers, it was a rough one. It was good. It was a good one, but it was it's a tearjerker. It was emotional, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, Christmas for me is very, very, very emotional. I get very, very sad every single year at Christmas. I have no earthly idea why. No clue whatsoever. We did not celebrate Christmas growing up with our religion. I didn't have any bad memories. I didn't start really celebrating Christmas until I married Jim. I have no idea why it is the way it is. I have no clue. No clue. But I get very, 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 very sad at Christmas time. So I've been trying to do stuff to make me happy. Do stuff to make me happy. Also, yeah, see, and I'm just telling y'all, the, you've never watched it. Is that what you're saying? You never watched it? Oh, okay. It's, yeah, so listen, the wax is definitely inexpensive. Dee Dee, I just washed it. This is my, it's so funny because they call it my Don't Worry About It cup. I just washed it and they're all drying, so I grabbed this one. I grabbed a little UK cup. You know, our cats are doing good. All right, y'all. Hey, Lori. Okay, y'all, so let's get busy. So we're going to get our paper, and the paper, you'll notice when you get it, it's watercolor paper. So watercolor paper kind of looks like linen almost. It's got a texture to it. Then the other side is very flat and smooth. Okay, so we're going to chalk on the textured watercolor side of it. First, what we're going to do is we're going to take our sticky reusable silk screen transfer. This is silk screen, okay? This is professional silk screen through there. You're going to fuzz it. That just means to add a little bit of lint to the back of it, okay? Howdy doody, Gail. How are you? I know, Lori. I don't think it's a finale, though, girl, because it said season. And I've been reading that they have a series, a 6. They finally agreed on money. So, we're going to see. We're going to see. Okay, so we're going to take our paper. Now, I have one of our little waxing little applicators. It's just, it kind of feels like our fuzzing cloth. And listen, for the fuzzing cloth, you don't need to have the fuzzing cloth. You can use a t-shirt. You can use I used to use an old pillowcase, okay? Just something with not a ton of fuzz on it will work just fine. You're just putting a little bit of lint on all the green sticky area so that it doesn't stick so hard to your surface, okay? So I am going to take my waxing pad. Now, I have used this quite a bit. If you don't have one of these, just get your wax, okay? I like to heat it up. I'll show you all the steps. I like to heat it up, and when I heat it up, all that does is, because it's in solid form, you know, it's wax. When you heat it up a bit, it kind of makes it that shiny, gives it more of a smoother, liquidy feel to it, you know. And so to me, if I do that, when I get it out on my applicator or my rag or my paper towel, whatever, you can use any of that. You don't get lumps and bumps, you know. You get kind of more of a smooth wax. So you'll see it. It'll just start getting shiny. Can you? Oh, the light's not gonna. There you go. You can kind of see it. See, so it's shiny in the middle. All you're gonna do is just literally use just a little bit. Okay, I barely put any of it on there. barely at all. Then you're going to take your wax, however you're going to do it, and you're going to wax this surface. Not a lot. I don't hardly have any on here, y'all. But I will tell you, it's real. You can feel it. It glides very smooth when you have the wax on there, okay? Then you're going to take just a plain paper towel, or you can take, if you have a fuzzing cloth, you can take the back side, which is your microfiber side. You can take that, or take a microfiber cloth, anything like that. I also will say that I heat my surface back up that I've waxed, because if there's any kind of lumps and bumps, it also makes those smooth out, and then I can buff those off as well. You can, Brenda. You can. You definitely can. You put too much in it. You know, I think a lot of people do, because you think about, you're trying to really protect that surface, but it honestly does not need very much. And I will tell you, this applicator is my saving grace, because I end up using what's already on here for a lot of my surfaces that don't need a ton of wax, such as paper. Your surfaces that need more wax are those wooden surfaces that you have painted, that are not pre-painted, that are not, you know, that doesn't have a finish on them. It's that paint that you have put on there, and you need a good wax barrier on that. Otherwise, this sticky transfer will pull that paint right up. So I would just say that's kind of when I put more, but I do make sure I just buff it off. That's the big thing. Heat it up and buff it off really, really well. And when you feel it, you can feel it smooth, right? Okay, so the colors that they gave us this month, y'all, is Current Jam, gorgeous, and Shimmer Gold. Current Jam and Shimmer Gold, okay? You're going to take your sticky transfer, you're going to put it on your surface. Okay, in this case, these pretty little cards. Now, don't forget, your card is going to go down in here, okay? So don't go all the way to the bottom. You've got a little bit of a lip there, okay? So you do not, let me make sure. I think I'm good, yeah. You don't want to make sure you don't go all the way to the end, because you need that much from the bottom, you know, so it doesn't hide it. You can also paint this, y'all. If you don't like this wood color, paint it. And I will tell you too, you can also stencil on these, okay? And that's what I was saying with the club. You can use different your different clubs to do different things with. You can take one that you got from September, and I'm just throwing out, I don't know, because I can't remember what they were. September, pair it with this and do something else. You know what I mean? Like, it's endless. I absolutely love, love, love doing that. I love taking my different, months or different clubs and doing, you know, doing things with them. That's right. Heat, buff, repeat. That's right. That's right, Elizabeth. How are you doing? Y'all, let me make sure I get this. I want to make sure I get it even from the top to the bottom, even though you won't really see the bottom. I mean, it won't look even because, but whatever, in my mind, it's right. Okay, so we've got our transfer on here, y'all. And remember, this is paper, okay? Paper. With paper in mind, okay? Remember this. Don't tarry, okay? Don't tarry with your paper, meaning don't just let it sit on there. Paper turns into mush when it gets wet, right? So we're hoping this wax layer gives us that barrier that we need for a little extra time. Plus, we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna get it going, right? Gonna get it going. Hey, Janet, how are you? Okay, y'all. So when you get your paste packets, you're gonna need them. It just means to just need to mess out of them. Make sure they're not, you know, no lumps in there. Make sure they're not dry. If you have problems with them, always know that you can reach out to Chalkator or reach out to myself. We had a couple of our, I had a couple of my club members this last month that did not get their November. They, listen, shipping's terrible right now. And it's no fault of any companies. I have been so blessed and lucky that I haven't had any of my shipments from my Amazon store or my Etsy shop to have any issues. I had one of my eBays that had an issue, and I'm still trying to find it. So please know that we will definitely do whatever we can. But if you can't, if no one gets back with you from Chalk, I know they're uber busy right now, please reach out to me and I will do what I can. So I'm still working on those other two. Oh my gosh, Marjorie. Why did he bring home a 40 pack of the cherries? I said, Jim, I'm fluffier now than I've been in my entire life. I did not weigh this much when I had children. Jim, what are you thinking? He was like, well, honey, I know you love him. Really, Jim? Really? Is that what you're going to say? I know you love him? I mean, you know, a rug addict, y'all do your rhyming things. A rug addict likes rugs. You gonna bring home some rugs? Y'all! Oh! I get it, Elizabeth girl, I get it. Okay, y'all. So when you get your paste packets, you saw that I needed them, right? And then I like to cut them a corner. Cut them the corner of them, okay? I'm going to cut both of mine. Heather, how are you, friend? I'm not playing. He ain't got no sense. I'm like, Jim, it's not a virtue, babe. And he's like, well, I just think, right? He's like, well, I just think, you know, they make you happy. So does fitting in my jeans that I got 50 million pairs of, too. That makes me even happier. I mean, y'all, the little box was fine. He got me the little box. That's good. Jim, that's good. Then he brought that box in today. I said, Jim Covell, where did you get that? He goes, I got that at Walmart. I got that at Walmart for you, pumpkin. Well, now I do look like a pumpkin. Thank you so much, Jim. Appreciate you. They do not. Darlene, you gotta love him. You gotta love him. I could, Sandy, Lord, I could share them with everybody and still have enough. All right, y'all, listen, I use our little trays. I just put out a little bit. I don't put out a lot. I put out probably just that much, just a little bit. You can't put it back in here. You can take more out. You can't put it back in. So I say just take out a little bit, okay? I'm going to set this off to the side. Same thing with this one. Hey, Lori. You know, Gail, girl, I mean, 40 of them, though, we got to share them with our friends. What was he thinking? He wasn't. He's just thinking, oh, he knows, y'all. He does know that I get sad at Christmas time. He knows that this time of the year makes me sad for, we still haven't figured out whatever reason. I could understand it if I had something traumatic happen at Christmas time. I don't remember unless I just put it so far down in my memory bank. Because I don't remember that. So, I don't know. I get really, really verklempt, though, at Christmas time, and he knows that. He said, girl, let me just fatten you up. Fatten you up, girl. I love him, though. I like those too, Lori. I like Sellas, whatever it's called. I like them too, but I'll be honest, I like them both. So, honestly, either one of them. I like the clear stuff, and I like the white stuff. It matters none. I like them both. Here's what I figured out. I love cherries. I love black cherry flavor, anything. Cherry as well, too, but I love black cherry flavor. I went up there a while ago, and I was kind of going through my pantry because I'm about to make this grandiose cake to send to Jim's work. And I was making sure my flour and all that was, you know, all good. I like to have fresh flour and all that. And I found I have a cherry scone mix. I love cherries, clearly. Barbara, listen, I know, I am thankful, but sometimes you just want to go right on the forehead. Be like, Jim, would you like to keep me around, Jim? Because you're going to make my cholesterol go up. As fluffy as I am, my cholesterol ain't quite there. It ain't high. I'm not even on meds. But I'm just saying, he keeps it up. Lord. Oh, Sue, have fun. You know, I love it. Okay, y'all, so here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do the whole thing in, okay, hold on. I'm going to do the bottom part in the gold, the flower in the pink, and then I'm just going to do it. Y'all just watch. We're just going to figure this out. All right, so I'm going to do the gold first, and I'm going to do the outline in the gold, okay? The outline is like this cute little, It's like a border. It kind of looks like a framing, a framing border. And then it's got, again, the words of what this flower is. I can't read them because I have my glasses on, but I'm not going to pull them down yet. Yes, I do too. I love blueberries. Oh, Lori, I'm sorry. Hey, Jacqueline. Becky, you too. I just, thank you, Anna. I don't know why I have anxiety. It's not a sad time as far as, like I said, it's not that I miss family members or anything like that, because we didn't have holidays. We had Thanksgiving. Now, I know why I get sad at Thanksgiving, because I miss my dad. But I don't know why, because I've been this way since Jim and I got married when I was 18 years old. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is the seasonal depression. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Okay, y'all. So, on these, it's very important to peel, okay? Chalk it. You saw that I chalked through that, okay? I chalked through where we see that little edge right there. Words are hard. And then I just pull it up. When you pull it up, it releases it out of that transfer and it keeps it on the surface, okay? Especially with this, it's very important because it's paper, okay? So any paper, it's very important to do this. Now, when I go to push this back down, I'm only pushing down where I need to chalk again. Oh, that sounds good. So, yeah, so Elizabeth, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that. I think I would feel better if I had a reason, as crazy as that sounds. I think it would make me understand, not feel better, but understand. I like to understand things, Okay, I'm going to do the same with the top. Okay, the words, and then also there's another little border on this side. I'm only going to do the different colors on this one. I may do it on another one, and then I'm going to do solid colors on the other two. Okay, just to kind of have some, I like change up. We're going to do the same thing. Possibly, Lori, I don't have any expectations on myself at Christmas time. Like, I don't have again, don't forget, Jim's an only child. We never had to go to tons of families. My family did not celebrate it for years, and so my mom started celebrating, but we would go to her house on Christmas Eve. There's never been any anxiety as far as shopping. That never bothered me. We didn't have like the money issues. We had a budget and we stuck to that budget, and I don't know what it is. It has to be seasonal. I don't think it has anything to do with Christmas. I'll be honest. I really don't. Barbara, I feel like he must like Fluffy. He must like it. Aren't they cute? Dee Dee got those for me. I absolutely love them. Okay, y'all, so we're going to get our other color here, which was Currant Jam. Very pretty raspberry color. And I'm going to go ahead and do my flower on the top. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do our flower. And then we're going to pull it. Again, I'm just doing a little bit at a time and then pulling it so that it does not make my paper too wet and doesn't dry in our transfer. That drying in our transfer is usually what I'm most worried about, but this case, it's more so getting your paper wet, okay? So you do it and pull. Do it and pull. Carolyn, probably, Kathy, I'm so proud of you, my friend. How are you? Darling. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So here's what we got so far. Okay. We've done that. So I've done that. I pulled it down, right? Okay. Released. I didn't push it back down. Same thing with the bottom. We've got that released. I'm going to push down just in the middle where that is. And we are going to do the rest of this in the shimmer gold. I'm going to need a little bit more gold. Now, I would say that if you're very careful with this, you could probably get 2 projects out of this. The shimmer doesn't go as far as the regular because there's a lot of metal. There's a lot of shimmers in it, a lot of glitter, if you would. They're very fine. And it takes up space, right? So you have less paste. So that's why it doesn't go as far. Right, Lori. I mean, and like I said, I wish I could figure it out because it doesn't make sense to me. Jim used to say he always felt bad for me, and I'm like, don't feel bad for me. But he always felt bad for me at Christmas time because I would push through. Like I didn't whine about it. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like I didn't even get down. I exercised a lot more. I used to exercise a lot more in the wintertime. I would run a lot more in the wintertime. I don't do that now, and that probably is another thing that's hurting me. But even when I did that, I still would get depressed. I don't know. I wish it would go away, though. I really do that. I know, Lori, aren't they gorgeous? Hey, Crystal, I'm going to sing to you tonight. I'm going to sing to you just in case. Y'all, look how gorgeous that is. See? It's very pretty. And these two colors are gorgeous, okay? So think about this. This could also be a little postcard. You could do a little postcard with this. Write on the back of it, put it in a little envelope, have yourself some little cards. I think that would be a great thing as well. I'm going to show y'all real quick how to clean a transfer, just so you know. Now, I'm going to do it down here tonight because I don't have a sink down here in the dungeon, in my basement. But I want to show y'all how to do it. If you take it to the sink, you're going to do it the very, very same way, okay? Sticky side down. Stick a side down. Darlene, I did, my friend. I love Carter's handwriting. His signature was the best. Is Amanda loving her house? I need to send her something. I have something ready. I'm going to wait till after Christmas, though. Yes, happy birthday. See, I love that. See, you kind of get that way. You kind of get that way. It does, Lori. It does. It really does help. It does help. Okay, so I spray it with water. Okay, this is the top. This is where most of your chalk paste, your chalk, whatever, ink, whatever you're doing is at. So I'll spray it with water. Take a wet wipe, okay, antibacterial wipe, and I go ahead and I wipe off the top that has most of your product on it. What this does is it saves your board eraser, right? The board eraser, again, you have to purchase. That is one of the things, you know, they're designed for our transfers. So they have to be purchased. And if you are in the middle of the project and you don't have one and you can't clean your transfer, you know what I'm saying? Like, message me and I'll tell you how to clean it. But I'm just saying, it makes it easier if you do have this. Lisa, I know, wouldn't that be awesome? I have inked on ribbon. I inked on a 4-inch ribbon for Easter this year, actually. I did. And it was a wired ribbon, and I kind of made it look like a banner inside of, a door round, or a door swag. Door swag. Okay, so wet. You see, I wet my board eraser, okay? So again, you see, this is where you're using your board eraser. If you conserve it, it will last you quite a long time, right? And I know you're probably saying, well, Shonda, isn't that how you make money? Well, it doesn't matter. I'd rather y'all save, okay? Now, we're turning it over to sticky side up. This is where the board eraser is designed for, the sticky side, okay? So you're going to take your board eraser. I wet the transfer and my board eraser, holding it with 2 fingers on this end, and I'm literally going over it to get the paste out of the transfer, out of the silk screen, and I'm also getting the lint off of my green area, my sticky side, right? Y'all, this is just these are dish mats that I use down here while I'm working. It just makes it easier. Okay, then I lay it down, sticky side up, take a plain clean paper towel. You can also use the microfiber side of your fuzzing cloth, okay? That's actually what it's designed for. But I just use paper towel because I'm usually upstairs doing it. Gail, it is a new mat. You know, I was looking for it the other day and couldn't find it. All right, so I flip it over, okay? And I make sure all you're doing is swiping across the top. You're not doing it very hard, okay? Not doing it very hard at all. Now, if you choose to cut yours apart instead of like I did and kind of cut them so that I have one solid backing sheet, I always find it easier to lay my transfer down and put my backing sheet on top of it, okay? But when I do it like this, I just have to, eyeball it, okay? And just sit it back on here. Put it back on your backing sheet, just like that. Take your, whatever you dried with, and dry it off. Now, I want to show y'all, just so you can see that it's back on there. It's stained because that is a dark pigmented color. It doesn't matter. It's fine. That doesn't hurt it. But I want to show you your stickies back, okay? So, that is how you clean your transfer. If you do it that way, your transfers will last a long time. They will endure many uses. Chalk says 8 to 10. I've got sometimes used way more than that. All right, y'all, let's keep going. I'm going to get all of these ready to go, okay, because I'm going to do 2 the same color, and then I'm going to do that last one in the 2 colors, okay? So, wax, okay, and again, I just have wax on this, so I'm going to do it that way. Wax in these paper. Then I'm going to take a paper towel, okay, and again, we're going to buff it off. Even though I don't really have a lot, I don't really have hardly any wax on it, still gave me a bit of a barrier. And I noticed, I didn't have any issues with this. Nothing ran, my paper didn't peel, nothing. But again, don't tarry. Get your stuff on there, and meaning don't tarry. If you have to paste one little area and pull it, do it, okay? One little area, pull. It does not hurt anything, and it really protects your surface, and it really just ensures that your paste is going to be on your surface, right? So, oh, but less fuzz. Less fuzz. That'd be bad. All right. We're going to fuzz our last 3, putting lint on the back of them. Y'all think these are so pretty, but y'all know I love flowers. My house is French country, so I have a ton of flowers. All right. Y'all, Jim cooked dinner tonight. Y'all, is this man buttering me up for something? What's up? What's going on? Now I'm starting to think. Y'all, we laughed tonight because Jim knows how to cook 2 meals. He's a fireman. How does he only know how to cook 2 meals? He cooks 2 meals. Shake and bake chicken, scalloped potatoes, peas and carrots. That's a meal. Box scalloped potatoes. The chicken is stovetop. And peas and carrots from the freezer, right? He doctors them up with a little pat of butter. And spaghetti, which entails from the jar. So I'm just saying, like, I love it. I appreciate it. I never knock it. It just cracks us up. And even him, it cracks him up because he's like, how am I a fireman and really don't know how to cook that well? And I'm like, because your mama didn't teach you? I don't know, honey. I just can't tell you. I don't know. But y'all, we were laughing. But he cooked dinner tonight. So I was saying that because for some reason, probably because there's a lot of salt, sodium in probably one of them. I don't know. But it makes me thirsty. Every single time he makes that meal, I get really thirsty. Hey, Vicky, how are you? Oh, yes, you need to, Lori. You need to. Y'all, I'm just putting a little bit more of my paste on my trays, okay? And let's get these off, okay? We fuzzed them. Now, I'm just going to put them on. And again, I'm just going to, well, hold still. I'm just going to get them in the middle. Okay. Let me make sure I fuzz this. This kind of pulled my paper a little bit, okay? Make sure to fuzz really well. Fuzz, fuzz, fuzz. And when I pull off, I'm going to be a little more gentle and not so wild with it like I just did. That was real aggressive. Okay. Got that on there. Let's make sure to fuzz, fuzz, fuzz this one. The lint, y'all, is just another barrier for the for your surface, just like the wax. So the lint creates a second barrier for your surface, okay, between your transfer and your surface. That's all it does. Vicki, that's all we can do, girl. I say all the time. I was telling somebody again the other day. One day I was driving down the road and I had an epiphany years ago. My father was still alive, and he and I used to laugh that we had the worst memories ever. And one day I was riding down the road. The window was down. My music was up. I was, and this is no lie, I listened to rap music. So I was listening to Tupac Shakur's Machiavelli album. I know. And it dawned on me why my memory was so bad. And that is because I live one day at a time, and I live right now. I don't live yesterday, and I don't live tomorrow. I'm not somebody that reflects on a lot of stuff. I did the best I could when I was there. I live right now, and then tomorrow's not here yet, so I can't stand to plan stuff. So that's just the way it is. It's the way it is. Okay, y'all, I'm going to do this whole thing in the gold, okay? But I'm not going to do the whole thing at once. I'm going to do about half pull because I don't want it to get too wet, okay? But I am going to do it quickly, so if I miss your comments, I'm so sorry. Listen, don't forget, let me show y'all real quick, though, because we've got some new folks in here. If you are on tonight, December the 15th, 2024, I am doing a giveaway for this cute little shirt, little t-shirt, y'all. It's extra large, for anyone who dusts this out. Hit the arrow button, okay? Spread it out amongst family, friends, and your enemies. It's fine. It's fine. Spread it to them, too. But anyone who does will be put into a drawing tomorrow, and I will send you that. Hopefully it gets to you before Christmas. If we, I should be able to get it in the mail by Tuesday, so it should go out in the mail Tuesday. Okay, here we go, y'all. So, I'm going to do a little bit, okay? All right, we're going to get our excess off, and I'm going to pull. Okay? Pull, pull, pull. Just like that. Easy, 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 okay? Then I'm just going to let that fall back down. I'm not pushing it, but all I'm going to do is push down where I need to chalk. Make sure that's all down. And I'm going to do the other half. Very simply, y'all. Very simply. And yes, make sure that if you do dust it out, you need to actually put dusted in the comments, because I can't see everyone because of your security, privacy settings on your page. I won't be able to see them all, so I won't be able to know that you did unless you put it in the comments, okay? So just write, you can just put dusted once you've shared it. Perfect! Okay. I'm going to put these down here, and I will wash them in a little bit. Let me get a little thing here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for dusting it out. Good luck and winning. Good luck and winning. Okay, y'all. Look how pretty. So this one's just gold, y'all. Just gold. So we've got the one that we've done both colors, one that we've just done gold. I love it. Now know that if you've got other ones, you can do with different colors. If you've got different ones, different paste colors, use your different colors, okay? Same thing. Oh, thank you, Lori. You're so sweet. Thank you, Sue. Okay, y'all. Same thing. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. Get my excess off. Okay. And pull it. Very gently. Okay. That just releases it from the transfer. That's all that does. Okay. You're not doing anything to the project. You're not doing anything. Just y'all do it, okay? It really will help, okay? All right, so let's finish the rest of it. And, y'all, we found out tonight, I was looking on somebody's post on TikTok, actually, because it shows a lot of the time on your For You page, people in your area. And it showed, I knew we had the... goodness, what is it called? Shakespeare. We have a Shakespeare tavern. They do a show. They do a play and dinner. Right now, it's what is right now? It's a Christmas Carol. Yes, A Christmas Carol. We missed it. They're all sold out, but we're going to go to Romeo and Juliet in February. I'm so excited. Okay, here's the next one, y'all. Cute, cute, cute. Again, we just did one color on that one. Okay, put that one down there. Last but not least, I'm going to do 2 colors on this one, okay? I'm going to do the entire flower, even the base, all the one color in the currant jam, and then gold around my outside. I'm going to use one of my, I have some of my squeegees that I've cut in half. These were one of our, this color, the reason this color is because this was one of our giveaways that Chalk gave the designers. So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. But I'm going to use it. It's going to be much easier for my gold little areas. So I'm going to do my gold around the edge first and then pull as I go. Okay, I'm going to pull it as I go. And I'm going to do the lettering. Okay, whatever this is called. If I put my glasses on, I could read it, but who has time for that, right? Again, y'all, this is our club. This is a full kit that you get monthly if you are a member of my club, and I did put the link in the description and when you first pop up, okay? So, same thing. I just pulled it. We're going to push back down what I need to chalk. Then I'm going to go over here. Excuse me. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, Jim didn't come home from school. He went to school last week. He didn't come home from school with the heap of creeples, with the sinus stuff. I said, Jim Coble, I'm telling you now. So, y'all, I have been taking serious amounts of vitamin C, more than I usually do. I'm doubling up, which, you know, gives you the gut ache, but I don't care. But, y'all, I told him, I said, Jim Coble, if you get me sick, so help me. He was like, okay, like I meant to. So, oh my gosh. Vicki, I definitely will. I definitely will. Goodness gracious. Whew. That's stressful. Okay, so here, again, these are just like your little, it's like a little framing, if you would. That is what I'm doing right now in the gold. It's kind of just a little frame around the outside of the flower, okay? And I'm pulling when I'm finished with it, I just pull it. Okay, I don't want it to get too wet on my paper. I don't want it to. Okay, last but not least, we're going to do this whole flower. I'm going to do it quickly. Don't do this. There's no need. In fact, you know what? No, Sean, I'm not. I'm going to do half and I'm going to pull. Okay? I'm going to do good. Do half and pull. So when you do it this way, again, you're just guaranteed, or you're more guaranteed not to get it too wet and mess up your paper. Pull easily, y'all. Don't rip off. Pull gently, okay? Pull gently. Okay, now we'll do the rest of it. Same thing. In fact, I'm going to pull, okay? Make sure you get your excess off and pull it. There's no need in getting in a hurry and getting, you know, impatient. Just do a little bit at a time and pull it up. Definitely gives you a little bit more insurance that way, okay? All right, that's it, y'all. Get my excess off. Put that over there. Easily pull it off. Don't be wild. Y'all, these are so pretty. Oh my gosh, Vicki. Oh, Vicki, I'm sure. Listen, well, my boys have had to call me. I've had 2 of them had wrecks. All 3 of them had to call me. Andrew's he's had one where he simply was not paying attention. It was like turning right in front of our old building in an industrial park. The tractor trailer was going to turn and did not put on turn signal or anything. And he wasn't paying attention. He was a young driver, and he literally bumped the truck. But he had a Toyota Camry, and it really wrinkled it up. That's been his only one. Other than he was in a really bad one that was not his fault. I should say that one too. But he did not get to call me until after it was said and done. And so I knew he was okay. I knew everything was all right. Tyler was swerving one morning. He was driving by himself, swerved to hit hitting a deer, and crashed into a telephone pole. And thankfully, there was a Georgia State Patrol that lived right there, saw everything, and he was like, and so I knew though when my phone rang that early in the morning, because he and Jim used to not ride together because Jim was on shifts, I knew something was wrong. Your heart drops. It's awful. And then Mason, again, one night, it was very late. We got a phone call from him about 1 o'clock in the morning, and he had lifted his truck really, really high, and he had something happened to one of the wheel bearings. I don't know, something happened to one of the wheel things, and it literally made his wheel fly off. Stressful, y'all. That's so stressful. But that right there, yeah, you just get that call, and you're just like, oh, Lord, please. You hear the voice and you're like, whoo! I could care less about the vehicle. I could care less about anything like that. I want to make sure they are okay, and then the person involved, if there is a person. Honestly, Andrew was the only one that had a person involved, and it was the tractor trailer that didn't even know he hit him. How about that? Andrew had to go and let the guy know that he'd hit him because it didn't even move his truck. Crazy. But did a lot of damage to Andrew. So, all right, y'all, this is it. So, once again, let me show y'all this real quick. Anybody who dusts this out tonight, okay, Sunday night, December 15th, I'm going to do a drawing tomorrow, 12/16/24, of anyone who dusted this out tonight. Make sure to put in the comments that you dusted it. And tomorrow afternoon, actually, I'll do it tomorrow evening, so you can dust out if you watch the replay of this till probably tomorrow's Monday. Let's just say 6 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, that'll give me time. I get off work at 5, so that'll give me time to put everything together. So 6 o'clock Eastern time, I will do a drawing. Y'all, this is it. Oh goodness, Vicky. Oh gosh, Sue, I'm so sorry. Golly, that's young. Okay, y'all, this is it. This is the 4. So, you see I did that one in the gold with the currant jam around it. I did this whole thing in the currant jam. Got some fuzz on me. I did this one all in the shimmer gold. Very pretty. And I did this one in both colors. Y'all, again, these would make amazing postcards, but it does come, again, with your little base, okay? So, you could put this in there and change these out daily if you want to look at them. They're so cool. I love, love, love doing that. So, thank y'all all so much for joining me tonight. Yes, Sue. Yes. Golly. One day at a time. I'm telling y'all, one day at a time. Y'all, thanks for joining me tonight. If you again want to join my club, make sure to go to that link in the description or when it first pops up and check it out, look at it, and see what you think. So, I love y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing week, and I will see y'all sometime soon. I'll see you tomorrow, definitely, for the drawing, but I'll see you sometime soon for another live. Bye, y'all.